together from clips of film made under a research program in computer. The images are arranged to illustrate this talk, which will be an attempt to suggest some of the formal problems that hold my interest regarding design in motion. This is the IBM 2250 graphic play console that generates the images in mode which I have been exploring. Are easily involved because all musical instruments to this day have operated in real time. But computers are evolving toward real-time operations with material as complex as this, and I expect some of the hardships to ease. Now these mated pairs advance and retreat in time, supposedly. As difficult to combat as the old misconceptions about the romantic composers may be the ideas floating around that we may turn to art by computer as a labor-saving device. There is so much misunderstanding about the so-called electronic brain, which is supposed to do the work of 100 or 1,000 scientists. You can already expect to hear talk of the computer doing the work of many artists. There would be less nonsense in this if it were put the other way around. I would gladly share the task that lies ahead with many others who, I am sure, are abundantly cognizant of the problems. In fact, to me, it seems likely that problems such as I have tried to outline here will one day be collectively studied at many centers devoted to the computer arts. Now, in conclusion, I would like to present a brief analysis of the film Permutation, which is the most recent of several films which I have made as one of the many activities within my IBM research project. Permutations represent the first step toward developing a compositional language by which an art of graphics in motion might be structured in time. That is to say, with this film I have been able to realize, on a decidedly tentative and experimental level, a hierarchy of components of a structural system. At least I have been able to put the pieces of this system together in different ways to achieve different effects, as with a language. On the screen now, consider the generalized effect of these dots. Whether moving in orderly, deliberate paths or bouncing around in seemingly random fashion, they have a lively, dynamic quality, and they form collectively into figures at times in ways which I find I can arrange with much more graphic integrity than any of the other line figures in the first part of this talk. This dot pattern domain of the computer program might be compared with an alphabet. If so, at the next level of complexity, the dot patterns form into words, each word having a 200 frame or approximately an 8-second duration. The words in turn can be fitted contextually, one after another, into sentence structures, such as you see on the screen now. My use of a parallel to language is only partially descriptive. One is again moved to draw parallels with music, and the next term I would use is, of course, counterpoint, or more exactly, polyphony. But comparisons with either language or music are tenuous at best. For example, this simple succession of the same graphic figure or word over itself again and again is certainly not producing anything like the effect of musical canon and is without parallel in linguistics. In summary, I must comment that if this kind of computer art study looks like a lot of fun, which it is, let me add there is some agony in it too.